Like,
hi, it's Chubby Elvis.
No.
Chubby Bruce. Chubby Bruce.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Chubby Bruce.
We're trying to avoid copyright infringement, folks.
It's totally not Fat Albert.
Totally not Fat Albert. It's Chubby Bruce.
Yeah.
Sorry,
If you think this is Fat Albert, you're mistaken.
Completely different person.
Don't give us a copyright infraction, because this is not Fat Albert.
This is Chubby Bruce.
This isn't Rooney either.
For those of you just joining us,
Which is everybody.
Yeah.
this party got started when they were complaining that we got a copyright infringement last week.
Yeah, we did.
What was it for?
We did What a Wonderful World so well that
that's a good way to put it.
They thought that it was actually borrowed music. They thought that we were stealing it, which is a credit to both Brian and JT.
But we weren't stealing it.
No, but it was the melody. They sent me a message and said the melody was recognized from What a Wonderful World, and I was flattered. I was like, well, good for you for picking it out, because that was the only thing that sounded like It's a Wonderful World.
Exactly. The lyrics were not the same, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was a train wreck, but
It was a parody.
it was a parody, but it was enough. And so then we started talking about other things that we could do and what we would get in trouble
There's
for.
a whole genre on Netflix of ripped off movies. So like instead of Kung Fu Panda, there's like High Kick Bear or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Well, back when I was growing up back in the day, they had, instead of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they had a comic called the Adolescent Radioactive Black Belt Hamsters.
Yeah, I have a copy of that.
JT has a copy of it.
And do y'all remember if GoBots was first or Transformers? Because I remember GoBots.
Transformers were first, I think.
Really? Because then that GoBots was definitely a ripoff then.
I said hi to Bogzilla, who is from Romania. Long-time viewer, but never live. Welcome. This is the one. Welcome. This is the one to be live to.
It's going to be fun. All right, let's get started.
He sounded like a cartoon character when he said welcome. I'm a little worried about that.
Welcome.
There's also a shark movie called Cruel Jaws that actually uses footage from the movie Jaws.
And did they get in trouble for that?
I don't think so. I don't know how they avoided it, but the cover looks just like the Jaws poster, except it's off to the side and it's got the word cruel stamped over Jaws.
That's what we're doing next week.
How could we get away with putting old movies on a green screen behind us and not reacting to it?
Probably not.
Would they kick us off?
We're totally going to have some... we're going to have Shark Week, though. We're going to use footage from Jaws.
Jacob needs his clue sheet.
We could take...
Here's all of our sponsors.
Hey!
Yay,
So
sponsors.
glad.
Look at all of them.
Look at them all.
Look at that.
I was going to have us read them.
Brian, you take the middle column. I got the right column.
I see monster. No problem.
Thank you.
Easy. No, I get the part. Hey. The KY. Hey.
Hey, welcome to SCQS. This is our 1-year anniversary show. My name is John. I am the host, or closest thing to it. With me is John Thomas Oakes down there underneath. Brian April, look who's turning 1, and also Juan DeVivo, and the producer is with us tonight.
Your anonymous producer.
The anonymous producer is with us tonight, and tonight we are doing a show that neither myself, JT, Brian, or Juan know anything about. And so we are going to lateral to the producer to find out what this show is going to be about tonight.
Yes. I hope you're ready to solve a mystery and take a trip down memory lane at the same time. Mm-hmm. Your hosts have already been introduced to you, but actually tonight, they are not in the driver's seat. Tonight. Can you even see this? I can't see where I'm pointing.
I was going to say, do you want to make your eye holes bigger?
Yeah, you can do that.
Maybe
get a bigger eye holes.
And butter knife. Take a butter knife and ream it out there.
Listen, I don't need this.
We don't have that kind of money for butter knives and production.
Sorry,
I have to introduce to you the person who actually knows what's going on tonight. It's
Okay.
a very special guest. The man in charge of this case. Just a moment. I can't see where I'm clicking. Hold on.
Oh, the producer's gone. That's not a good sign.
There's no one in charge of this case.
There's our host tonight.
Manly Bosch.
Oh, Manly.
World famous.
Hello. As the producer mentioned, I am Detective Bosch, and I am very much a man. I regret to inform you, there has been a murder, and it's up to you to help me crack this case. You will see many clues throughout the show, and you must attempt to identify the murderer's name, weapon, and motive. Everything you see or hear could be important, but pay special attention to information punctuated by this. By 1 second. My people are working on it. By this sound.
Thank you, hand.
Thank you, hand.
Anonymous hand.
So wait a minute. When we hear that sound, that is indicative of the fact that something important is happening. Is that
Yes,
what?
would you like to hear it? Yes, there it is. Yes, like that sound.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Yeah, you don't have a lot of confidence in us to pick out the clues.
No.
Okay.
You need to pay attention to this. It's like when you're watching a movie and somebody goes, "Hey, watch this. You want to see this part?"
Can we do the opposite and be like, who is that? Why are they doing that? I don't know. I'm just watching the movie with you. We're watching it at the same time.
Wilhelm.
Gentlemen, here are the facts.
Shut up.
Shortly after our Halloween premiere episodes, authorities carried away the dead body of not John Branyan. I said not John Branyan.
Oh, there he is. As we remember him.
Okay.
Should I have a notepad?
That the Halloween episode of SCQS went pretty well. As a reminder, this is what they saw.
I think they showed it.
No, they haven't.
Another thing.
Not yet.
We've got more.
We've seen the body.
So we're going to bring in a guest. I have no idea who this is, but it is definitely not John Branyan. That's for sure. So let's bring in not John Branyan.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Oh, wow. How are you, not John Branyan? You're looking
I'm
good.
invisible.
You are invisible.
I'm totally invisible except for my eyes. Totally invisible. Look what I can. Yeah. You know, John being out of town and everything, he asked if I would come in and just make an appearance and kind of help you out because we knew that Juan was unreliable. So anyway, that's why I'm here.
I came back. If you saw that,
I remember that.
It seems like everyone was enjoying themselves, right? But
Right.
a few days later, on October 31st, a neighbor tried to steal his own package off not John Branyan's porch and tripped over NJB's lifeless, invisible body.
Yep. Here it is again.
There it is.
Very serious. Yes, quite.
And that's him being carried off,
Yeah.
I assume.
The
Yes.
authorities.
It looks grave. An autopsy was performed and revealed some very important information, which I will read for you here. Are we ready? No. Okay. My people are a little bit disoriented.
Your team.
My team.
I have to get.
Are you sure that you're a man?
I'm very much a man. Look at my mustache.
I don't
Very manly and full.
have any doubts, John. What's
And I'm wearing a bow tie.
yeah?
That's
It's true.
That's a
Hey.
good
And
one.
look at my sideburns.
Yeah, here we go.
Okay. Jeez. Autopsy.
Jeez.
Don't make me laugh. My mustache falls off. Victim's last meal, according to stomach contents. Note, substances are listed from least prevalent to most prevalent.
No, not first.
Hydrated lime, garlic, corn flour, high oleic canola oil, yellow corn, salt, pasteurized milk.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
I don't know. Anybody understand?
So
Is
pasteurized.
that it?
My question is: pasteurized milk is the most prevalent thing
We're
in
not
his
done.
stomach. Oh,
Oh, we're not done yet.
Pasteurized milk, cheese culture,
yeah.
enzymes.
Uh-huh. It's funny that there's more enzymes than there is yellow corn.
Cheese culture is one of my favorite cultures.
Yes, yes, quite. Taco seasoning, ground beef, lettuce.
It's got the word taco right in it.
Finally,
Oh,
He ate Palpatine.
I know what this is.
oh yeah, and one more, arsenic. I did.
That was the number one ingredient. Okay.
Hmm.
What could it be?
I'm no autopsyist. Yeah, there we go.
It's a
Pay
Palpatine
attention.
taco.
I wrote down salt as a clue. Is that
Yeah.
helpful?
Good.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'll write that down too.
It was a Palpatine taco, so that's going to throw suspicion on Emperor Palpatine, right?
Yep.
Well, I mean, really.
That's why I need your help. It's a very complex case.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna write Palpatine taco, and
It's
I'm gonna
possible
write.
they just used his name for the brand.
Yes,
He didn't have any direct
True.
responsibility with the product.
Well, I think that's true. If memory serves correct, Palpatine was just reading the direction or reading the ingredients on the box and not necessarily preparing the tacos himself.
Yeah, it was
So-
kind of just promoting the excitement of the tacos. And
Do you guys put the arsenic on your tacos before the sour cream or like after it where it's sitting on top?
no,
You know,
arsenic goes first. You know, it's
Where
right
the
before
beef-
the beef. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. That's where I like it.
yeah.
Like towards the bottom.
Yes,
It
like
also
a
helps
seasoning.
keep it
It melts nicely.
Yeah, it keeps it kind of crisp though too.
Oh yeah.
You don't want it.
Right.
You don't want it to get soggy in the middle and it just all falls out. So
Right. Well, is arsenic a liquid or is it a powder? What I mean, it's been a long time since I poisoned somebody, so I don't remember.
has it though? Has it been a long time? I don't know.
Dun, dun,
Sabine gave it to anger, ate Palpatine and his tacos, and then promptly died. Okay, case solved.
Yeah.
All right.
Kudos to
Now-
him for eating an emperor, but
All right, so that was the first bit of evidence, and I didn't write the evidence number down.
You should have written down all of that. All important. Would you like me to do it again?
Yes.
I believe everybody wants that again.
I think everybody wants it again.
I
Now-
forgot how to spell oleic.
I don't know how to pronounce that word. I can't. Since
She's
you
a
are some of-
detective, not a grammar teacher.
Right.
Darn it.
Since you are some of Not John Brannion's closest friends, I'm going to need your help revealing other various pieces of this case. It has been a memorable year on SCQS. Let's take a moment to remember what it has been like. Yes, quite.
All right, let's
Quite.
Are we just doing it right now?
Are you guys ready? Here we go.
That's good.
Are you guys hearing something?
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, you can't hear it?
No.
Okay, perfect. Hang on a second.
Oh no.
Reel 1. This is just the first reel.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage now from Nashville, Tennessee, Johnny W. There he is. Oh, there he goes.
Nope.
If you wanted the left side's cut out and stood beside it, it would be Danny DeVito DeVivo. I like that. And I think we lost John again, so we're just going to keep moving on because
It's your show now.
yeah, we don't need him. Oh, there he is.
I got back just in time to hear you say, "Who needs him?"
Uh,
I don't think that's what you were talking about.
Official complaint box, John's microphone.
Before I allow you to leave,
Look at Brant.
Okay.
What's going
Okay.
on? Why is that?
because you have the green screen on.
With no grief.
I'm dumb.
And there he goes.
I want you to say whatever you want to say about Cure.
Oh, thanks. Well,
All right, Brian's back.
you guys not hear me? Is that what it is?
It's a little can, like in a can.
Is it a little in a canny? John, are you underwater?
Sounds like you're underwater.
No, I'm in front of a fake brick wall.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say what I want to say about Cure.
Perfect. That explains why it's so slow, too. That's probably a lot better, isn't it? If you want to see more disastrous live broadcasts like you've seen tonight, please consider donating to our cause.
How did we ever make it a year? Why are we still doing this?
It's because of the viewers.
We're doing it all
have
for
been
the viewers.
contributing.
That's
Yeah.
right.
The best part about
I
that
had-
is I was driving down the Indiana roads
Yeah.
with better internet than you had for some reason,
Right.
which I'm the last one to be talking about that. But
I hadn't seen those clips before. I didn't realize how dreadful it was from the other side. Brant was great. It's like, okay, Brant, here's what we're going to do. And he was just waiting and looking.
he knew you, though. He thought you were trolling him. He thought it was some kind of April Fool's joke or something.
Yep.
Yes, well, that was fun.
What? Murder? No.
But apparently, there has been some shady stuff going on behind the scenes.
Oh.
Okay. I was hoping something might have jogged your memory. John Brannion, do you have anything you might want to submit for evidence?
Well, now that you mention it, Detective, you remember a little while back when Brian April had his facial paralysis surgery, and we got some kind of strange texts from him because he was under the influence of heavy duty narcotics. And I don't know if we have any of those clips. No? Okay. So, well, anyway, what happened? Some of you may remember that Brian sent me texts while he was under the influence of those pain medications, and they were a little strange. But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. We all did, because it's like, well, this is the medicine talking, and it's not really anything that we need to be concerned about. But I got to thinking about it, and there are some other texts that I received that later on, after the paralysis surgery, and this was the first one. It was like, surgery went good. Doctor said I should not drive home, but I feel great.
That brand new Samsung? Is that what the model?
And actually, I meant drive E. I don't want to drive E home, but
right.
I thought that was a new medicine deliveries.
Well, and I thought, okay, well, he's going to drive home, but then I got another text, and it was this one. Whoa, the front of my car dented and the headlight broke, but I don't see anything. I think I hit an invisible deer. Which, again, is a strange thing. It's a strange thing to conclude.
Yes.
But then I got this final text from him right after that, and it was, "Do deer sometimes say people words?" I thought the invisible deer said "oof," and so, Brian is a good friend of mine, and I don't want to do anything to sort of incriminate him, and I'm not suggesting anything by that. It's just a strange series of texts to receive. I think.
They just jump out at you, though. That's not really my fault. I personally, I don't even remember it. But yeah, there was, invisible deer. You hear about that all the time. They just jump out, and especially in California and other heavily wooded areas. So
there's news reports on it all the time.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. Well, again, I'm not going to try to read too much into that, because the drugs and driving around in California and all of that, but it's suspicious. See, Rachel seems to think
I probably need to write that down.
No, it wouldn't be me. It definitely would not be.
Rachel and Julia. I didn't hear a Wilhelm scream, so evidently that's not important.
Don't do my job.
That's why I didn't write it down.
It's an invisible red herring. That's what it is.
I have been seeing invisible deer signs, though, more often now. On the side of the road, they look like.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's something to consider, too.
Okay, well, my people are telling me we found a cell phone in the dumpster. Here. What was on it. That's hard to say. Here's a cell phone.
Did you ever notice it's easy to hide an invisible body? Why is that? Because no one can see it. Anyway, I was just curious. No reason. No reason at all.
So that was Pirate Rooney.
That was Pirate Rooney. He's kind of a suspicious fellow.
That's the first time you've ever seen Pirate Rooney, isn't it, Brian?
Yes, I have never seen him before.
He just assumed, because of the eye patch, and yeah.
It's nice to kind of finally be in the stream with him. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. So he was making note of how easy it is to hide an invisible body.
He ain't wrong.
He's not wrong about that. That's one of the easiest things in the world, I think.
I don't like where this is going. I'm just going to say this right now. I don't like where this is going for me.
All right, well, is anybody else?
Quite quiet.
John Thomas.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you would like to submit for evidence?
This could be useful. We were doing a show at a church. There were like 2 people in the audience, and after the show was over, I went backstage, and there was a choir room off to the side. I heard someone in there playing some music, but the lights were off, so I couldn't see who it was. There was a little window in the door. I looked through, but all I could see was blackness, and I checked the door handle because it was a really cool song, and but I couldn't get in. So I don't know who that was, but I did hear the lyrics, and I remembered every one. They just kind of stuck in my head, and so I thought I could submit this. This could be evidence. Would you like to hear the lyrics?
Yes.
I would definitely need to hear the lyrics.
I'll write them down.
Okay. Got your pen? I have some good advice for you whenever you are out. 'Cause there are things you cannot see that you should know about. You may think I exaggerate, that I am full of corn, that if you wind up dead or worse, don't say I didn't warn you. Put your guard up and mark my caution well. When you can't trust your eyes, you'll have to use your sense of smell. And stay away from invisible people. You may be killed if you stay unaware. Don't even acknowledge invisible people. That could be one over there. Not John Brannon's invisible people. Truth is, he's got some explaining to do. Sneaking around here all covert and stealthy. Wait till he sees my kung fu. I've had your fill of your tricks, not John Brannon. Wait till I try a few tricks of my own. Next time somebody sees your name in print, I'll make sure that it's chiseled in stone. So, sayonara, adieu, not John Brannon. Your days are numbered if I have my way. And terror awaits you, my friend, not John Brannon. Soon there will be heck to pay. It's time you were going away. Do you have any last words to say? Do you have some last words? Lame and loser last words. Not John Brannon last words to say. Last words to say. That's what I heard.
That's beautiful.
That's what you heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
But it was another person. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
You.
I was on the other side of the door. Yeah, those lyrics are so catchy. They just all stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's what Christine said. So glad you remembered all the lyrics.
Delete that comment from Jasmine. She doesn't know what she's talking about. And Jeff too. Why are these people being allowed to comment?
It was totally not John Thomas Oakes.
No,
that sang
not
that
at
song.
all. It was just a guy. It was like, chubby Bruce. Totally different song.
Hello.
Chubby Bruce. Should we add Chubby Bruce to the suspect list?
We might
Might as well.
At least he needs to be a guest on the show.
That was a totally catchy song, JT, and it's peculiar that it has a similar melody to the "Stay Away" song.
Yes, quite. Those lyrics were oddly specific. I think we're going to need a little bit more light on this problem.
Which song are we talking about?
You're going to shed light on the problem?
Yes, we actually have a witness I need to call. They are familiar with the show already. I bring forth David Pendleton.
No.
What?
Surprise witness for the prosecution.
Objection.
No objection.
Wait, this is still an investigation. You can't object.
Special witness David Pendleton. What could he possibly add to this case?
As a reminder, this is what it looked like last time David was with us.
Just like this.
I don't see
You're
anything.
just kind of
Bumpers for comparison.
All right. Okay, here we go.
And then Brian will go.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
This is going to be
Brian.
horrible. All right. A buggy bumper. Nope.
No, it's bumpers.
Bumpers.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
I can't smile normally. Rubber
Buggy dumpers.
There's the dumpers.
Yeah,
I did dumpers. All right, one more time.
Right. We all do.
Rubber baby buggy dumpers.
Yeah, you got to use your tongue. Got to use your tongue. It's all with the tongue actions.
All right, so it turns out that the last time I was here, I actually bumped into not John Branyan. I obviously I didn't know that he was there, but I bumped into him. And so we got to talking actually, and he told me something that's been really bothering him ever since he got some sort of a cryptic email from an unknown address. So I asked if he wanted to forward the email to me so that I could take a look at it, and he did. So as it turns out that there was an audio file attached. So I brought that with me to submit as evidence.
Okay.
How many evidence we have?
2 million. That's backwards.
That's it.
That's
no idea what that is.
That is JT Oakes along with his parents, I believe, doing that song. What was it like?
See, I was gonna guess the yodeling song from Price is Right. That's a way better guess, Brian.
So we need to play it backwards. That's what I'm hearing.
It's a backwards thing, backwards, yeah.
Okay, I need to send this to the lab. We need to get this analyzed right away.
Put the pencils on the cassette.
I think you're right. I think that was the cornbread and butterbean song.
Yeah,
No.
corned beef and cabbage or whatever it was. Yes.
No.
I think it was.
No.
And that email came from not John Branyan.
No, it's the yodeling song from Price is Right. Jawan's right.
Which, by the way, is there a game that causes more anxiety than that? You're like, stop!
JT's blatant attempts to obstruct justice are very concerning to me.
Do we have any other questions for our witness?
For Dave Pendleton?
Yes, Mr. Pendleton.
Well, that's pretty much what I got. I mean, I could not get that out of my head. I've been playing it over and over, that file.
It's weird that it was an unknown email address.
Yeah, an unknown email address. Yeah.
An anonymous email.
Anonymous, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I want to say just thanks for coming forward, Dave, and being brave and having the courage to offer this up, because this could have catastrophic effects on your career.
Don't badger my witness, John.
I mean, whoever we're looking for is still out there.
Right.
Yeah.
So they may be after you now, because this hasn't even gone to trial yet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Pendleton, for your time and your evidence. It was a great help to our case.
It was a great help. Now I'm suspicious of Dave Pendleton. I'm adding him to my list.
Watch yourself when you're walking around JT.
Yes. Mike.
He will kill you and write a song about it.
There it was. There was the Wilhelm scream. So I'm adding Pendleton to my list. Or is this a contest? Are we trying to solve this together, or is it
Contest? This is justice.
Well, here
What's wrong with you?
Justice doesn't compete with anybody. She always comes in first.
Quite. Well,
I didn't mean to trivialize this.
The problem is if it's one of us that did it.
Right. We don't know.
Yeah.
Surely not.
Surely.
Well, while my team is analyzing that audio file, I think this is a time for another commercial break.
Another?
Yes, we had one already.
I don't remember the first one. Do you hear the music, JT?
Oh, here we go.
No.
No.
This is real too.
Nobody hears the music?
Nobody hears music.
Well,
music in my heart. And
all right, this is going great so far. Oh my gosh, how many of these are we going to do?
Is it better now?
Oh, no. It's like you someone on a vacuum cleaner.
And continued to fall. And it took me so long.
His falling down was about this long, actually.
John, you should talk to. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Finally.
He's like, wait a minute.
Okay, so from the complaint box, we can't hear John at all.
He cleaned.
Now we're both. The first thing we want to do is put a picture of Juwan's empty closet up there. There you go. Oh, he's back. Okay, there he is.
He looks like he's trying to decide what he's going to order at McDonald's. I can barely hear you now. But it sounds like you're not underwater. It's just low. Tabby, you're back. Or not. Drawing on the hand.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I'm going to count to 3. And when I say 3, all of us are going to stick our hands up in the air when you hear me say 3. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Sort of. This is the problem with internet in Indiana, apparently.
I guess. I don't know.
It's not the Wi-Fi state. That is for sure.
I could yell. What if I yell?
No, you seem to have fixed it.
Is it good? Now we can hear John.
We're disappointed. Yeah.
Oh, my That's only the second reel, folks.
I'm not sure why we're reliving all of our disastrous technical difficulties.
I like Tabsha.
You like that girl, huh?
I like when she's in the blooper reels.
Have you got a kind of a little crush on?
I think
you
she's
cool it
cute.
down there, detective. I think she's taken.
Manly Bosch has got the hots for Tabsha. Okay.
Pump the brakes there.
Yeah, that's my baby girl you're talking about.
Okay, this I'm just getting something in my earpiece that I have.
It's normal for a detective. They always have those communication pieces in there.
It seems like my team has decoded the audio that I sent them. They're very efficient.
How fortunate.
Okay, wait.
Evidence
That
number
one first.
27,465,462.
Right.
Okay.
Cornbread's buddy, thank you for crossing the table. All he means and making love as long as I am able. Oh, and pouring cotton to and doing the day it's over. Cry to you like Grace Blue and love being all over.
That's another.
What we need to do is find out what it says backwards.
What do we make of that?
What's the message? What is the message that it's sending us in backwards?
Clearly, it says that the Oaks family is not to be trusted.
I think it's saying the Oaks family needs voice lessons.
Gather around and grab a shovel, dig a hole, and.
So we're
Kara, come on. Whose side are you on?
Body covered up and never speak of it again.
So
build a house on top of him.
Rachel, come on.
Yeah, well, if we got to add Tommy, we got to add Tommy and Prisha now to the whole,
to
the list.
Yep.
Right.
They got a pretty green garden too.
I mean, I play board games with these people, and all these accusations are flying.
The
This
family
is
that
almost-
murders together. The family that murders together stays together.
This is like getting canceled on social media. Everybody's already forgotten about Brian because there's a new suspect.
It's true.
It's called
Brian?
deflect. Deflect.
What about this guy?
Detective Manly
Deny,
Bosch.
deny, accuse. That's what it is. Deny, accuse.
Well, I wouldn't want to cast suspicion without all of the evidence. So I'm
Of
going
course.
to see
Yeah, of course.
if
Right.
maybe
Me neither.
if maybe we can find a little bit more. Juwan, would you
Oh.
like to submit anything to evidence?
Why?
Quite. Yes.
I mean, I didn't want to mess up the evidence and things. But I was back here in the Starving Comics break room, and you know how people leave like an empty coffee cup around, and there's like, a napkin under it. Well, I was looking at that. There's coffee all over itself. It was actually a note, and some of the words were kind of messed up. So I need help to kind of decipher this. I have the note, but I need the people in the audience to give me clues to help me fill in these. Yes. So
clang, clang.
I'm going to tell you what I think it might say, and then the audience, you guys in the audience, tell me what you just throw out a bunch of stuff. We're going to brainstorm together, and then I'll fill it in, and then I'll go with the thing that makes the most sense.
Yes,
you're gonna fill in the blanks,
right? And then
that sounds fair.
We'll be able to decipher this note, and I think this is a very crucial piece of evidence.
I know what this is. This is an overly specific clue.
Well, I mean, I would think you want clues to be specific, John.
Yeah, John.
Anyway,
okay, here we go.
Here's the thing. So I'm gonna need what comes to your mind when I say cute barnyard animal. What are those things? So just when it comes to your mind, type it in the comments section, and then we'll use it.
A cute barnyard animal.
Okay. Another one is a type of aggressive behavior. What's something? So a barnyard animal, a cute barnyard animal, aggressive behavior. Just start throwing them out there.
Brian and I both put baby goat at the same time.
Dang, now you guys can't use that comment.
Oh yeah, I can't use that one. Okay, gosh. The next one would be another name that you would use for a criminal, maybe even slang, something that you would, if there's somebody that's a suspect. Well, I'll say that. I don't want to give that to you. So another name for criminal. I don't want to say that. Oh, here we go. Taking these down. Why?
Type of aggressive behavior.
Passive aggressive comments. I like that one. Is a hamster a barnyard animal? I need you to move all the geese out of the way. I got to feed the hamster.
Gotta milk the hamsters.
I gotta milk the hamsters. All right. The next one is a profession. The next one is a profession that uses sharp tools. Something that you think of when you think of a job somebody has. They use sharp tools. Murderer. Is that a job? Contract killer, I think, but I don't know if murderers.
Murderer. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to continue because I'm thinking about milking hamsters. It's going to occupy my entire brain for the rest of the night.
Okay. All right. Another one is
professional dart thrower.
Okay. Another one is going to be any villain at all, even if it's somebody you know personally. But bear in mind, they may be watching this. So a villain, name a villain. Another one would be something you
acupuncture.
Is that a villain?
Snidely whiplash.
That is, I don't know. Snidely whiplash. That's a. Okay.
I'm gonna put.
All right.
I got one.
All right, and the next one would be something you put on cheesecake.
Oh, we're back to ice.
Something you put on cheesecake. Something you have to put things on cheesecake, as we know.
Something you would put on cheesecake.
What was it we called Thanos with Brian's face? Was it Brianos?
No, it was Brian Thanos, I think.
Yeah.
Brian
Thanos. Or Thanos Brian.
Or Thanos Brian, I think.
On the Wi-Fi. Okay.
Thanos Brian.
Okay, and then the last one is
arsenic on cheesecake.
It's good on tacos. It's good on cheesecake. You just throw it on anything, really.
It's
the last one will be I didn't have another. I'm trying to. These are all good. Oh, ding dongs! Ding dongs.
Does Melody really put bacon grease on cheesecake? Is that a real thing that she does?
No. Did I say bacon grease? No.
Melody
we did.
Melody did. Yeah.
I did accidentally put onions in a smoothie. I can tell you that story later. That's a great story. I didn't even know it till you drank it. I'm like, is this milk turned, Melody? What's this yogurt tastes bad?
I'm sorry, Melody. I thought it was a thing that you did. I thought it was just a southern secret.
Another would
Kinda like
be
dump cake.
okay. The last thing is a room in your house. That's it. Just a room in your house. And I think that's all we'll need. Onion smoothies.
Crawl space.
The old strawberry banana onion smoothies.
Okay. So, as a detective, man, Bosch he's got his own crew. I have my own lab that I've put together, and here's the note that we had. It just says, "Dear hamster, I'm so glad that we decided to slap the dental hygienist. I believe we've set the whoa, where is this? Okay. I believe we've set the stonemason right again by eliminating John's Dr. No. Thanks for being my bathroom partner. Thanks for being my bathroom partner in dungeon." And there's no signed or anything. I didn't see anything signed at the end, but I believe that's pretty conclusive. I don't think I think we've got all we need to make our arrest right now. I'm going to the judge to get the warrant.
Yes, that was very helpful.
Yeah.
It was. That was all written on a napkin that you found.
Well, yeah. I mean, it looked like it was printer paper that somebody used as a napkin. You get in a desperate situation, like, taco sauce, and you just grab the first thing you have, and it's like the picture of your family, and just wiping off.
Is there any more questions for Jawan? Napkin, you say, and printer paper. This is anything more conclusive than that?
Well, that's all the lab was able to deduce. So, maybe it was on toilet paper. How do we know? I mean, when there's a paper product just laying around, how do you know the use for it, really? See?
Okay. Yes, well, while we decide how you know which paper to use for what, we're going to go to another commercial break.
Is it about texture?
Oh, no, not another commercial.
Oh, boy.
Another painful reminder of how much amateurs
everybody gets a chance to come in and sit down because I got something else to spring on you this week. I want you to watch the screen.
And the audio just cut out. The audio cut out for you?
Did John get kicked off? Throw the switch.
How many of these are there?
That's the new part of the show that he was talking about. Was he vanishes before it starts? This is officially not part of the show.
Hey, welcome everybody to the Starving Comics Quarantine Show. I'm your host, John Branyan, and I'm joined by my friends, Joan DeVivo, with sacks of groceries in the backseat, and also Brian April.
Hello, everybody.
We also allow people of the young at heart in our student ministry. Should be a 95-year-old middle schooler. That's just how you feel on the inside.
Joanna's frozen up again and is a really good ventriloquist.
That's an idea of how far out of sync we are with each other.
Our John Branyan disconnect count is up to 3.
You haven't been disconnected at all.
No, it's because I have what's called internet.
Going.
And I have a signal and Wi-Fi.
We are happy that you are with us tonight. We are looking forward to a really great show. In the meantime, Brian April, do you have a movie trivia for us?
Joan's having trouble with his internet tonight. Okay, how long was I gone, you guys?
About an hour.
It's 2021.
Here's the thing that I wanted to reward all of you with for being here on time. And there it goes. So go ahead and watch the screen. We're going to be patient with him because he's going to do a song for us.
Hopefully the audio works.
I live in
you
the
paid
city.
that bill.
But you know,
Well, we didn't expect John to disconnect at all. But
and that's what happens when you get Radio Shack internet. The look of shame. Look at the look of shame.
Ah, yes, those do warm my heart.
Holy cow!
I felt that one. That was real that time.
When they're spread out. They're spread out over a year. They're somehow easier to endure. But when you pack them all up next to each other like that, it just makes me sad.
It's like a sadness IV.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight
Perhaps
into the
Joanne
bloodstream.
doesn't know.
What?
Why does Debbie have Andrew's eyebrows on her lip? I don't know. That's not Tabby's not on. That's Detective Manly Boss.
My mustache is not to be laughed at. It's manly and thick. Like this Andrew's eyebrows, I'm sure.
Yes, quite.
Yes, quite.
It's also kind of going out on this side and going down on this side.
Yes, I shaved especially for the game. I also have sideburns. I'm getting some new evidence from my team. We're not sure if this is important, but we're gonna lay it all on the line. Apparently, not John Branyan died, and well, we knew that.
Good.
But what we didn't know.
I mean, that's important to a case.
Yes.
It's important. Yes.
Who's the victim?
Well, what? Just go to the video.
What are you, Bill O'Reilly?
Juan DeVivo, John Branyan, Starving Comics Quarantine Show. That was our new theme song. What do you think? I've listened to that theme song 1,000 times, and I have no idea what the second line is in that. Play it again. All right, can you hear it? That part I get. All right, right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who is crushing quarantine with it's not killing him first, John Branyan!
What's he saying?
And not throwing a purse. It
Not
could
throwing
be.
a purse.
It could be. But
Not
not
doing
doing his voice. It could be that too. But we're not going to know for sure until we get 100 people views. Here's just that part again.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who is crushing quarantine with it's not killing him first,
with his dot coming in for you.
There's no like consonants or anything, or not, you know, just like,
right.
Right.
And one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who is crushing quarantine with it's not killing him first.
I love that so much. I hope we never figure it out.
We haven't.
We never did.
Never did.
The song killed you.
Yeah.
I'll go with that. That's
Maybe the suspense. Yes,
suspense killed him.
quite. So yeah, I don't know who that's evidence of. You know, the person who wrote the song.
Are you saying one of us was driven literally mad?
I
by
need
trying
you
to figure
guys
out
to figure it out.
We just started
I think
stabbing
so.
the air randomly. It was like an accident. We're just like, I can't figure out the lick. What was that? And we kind of felt an impact.
Did I accidentally murder an invisible being because I lashed out in frustration?
Even if that's not so, folks at home, don't wave your knives around willy-nilly. You don't know what's going to happen. That's just a PSA from us.
The number of invisible people that are killed through senseless waving of
Just
knives
irresponsible
every year.
knife throwing. Yeah,
Exactly. It is a real big problem. And so if we can encourage you to practice responsible knife waving, that's really what we're here for.
I will say this though: there is only one person that actually knows, right? It's the producer. That's sealed an envelope.
Yeah.
Or do you
It's
know?
true.
Is that
Somebody accused John.
I do not
Okay,
know
so I
what they
thought.
are.
Okay.
I do not know.
Another suspect.
Where are the lyrics?
Maybe it was
The lyrics are still sealed.
Is that the motive? That'd be a good motive.
in this envelope right here.
I'd kill somebody. I would kill somebody to get at those
Maybe
lyrics.
was not John Branyan preventing the lyrics from?
Well, he did have those lyrics clutched in his
just kind of like
hands
dangling it over somebody's head, you know, kind of go, you can't reach it, because that would be totally easy to kill somebody if they're doing that to me.
So we're trying to. So what we're saying is that the person who was the most frustrated, the most desperate to hear those lyrics, is the person that we're throwing suspicion towards.
That's a
now.
good motive.
Well, and look who has the lyrics now. If they were clutched in his dead hand.
Oh.
Ooh.
Are you saying it was a suicide, Brian?
Well,
he killed himself.
If you find out the lyrics, you die. It's kind of like The Ring.
Oh yeah,
yeah, exactly.
While we are throwing all of our evidence out on the table, we do have one other clip we have discovered.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Oh great. I hope it's more technical difficulties.
My team just
said
Yeah,
we're
people who are protesting the lockdown look like this, and it was a box of Hostess Star Spangled Ding Dongs. As somebody who's not a big fan of the lockdown, I had to ask myself, am I a Star Spangled Ding Dong? It's not the worst thing I've been called. I've been called worse than a patriotic pastry. But if that's the alternative, is sitting at home and judging other people out there enjoying their freedoms, then yes, I am a Star Spangled Ding Dong. And I would rather be that than a sad sack of sour Skittles.
About a month ago, we decided to take a Star Spangled Ding Dong, and we wanted to see what would happen if we just left it out and decompose, kind of like the McDonald's hamburger and French fry test. We've been leaving it on a paper plate, gotten very popular. People come up to me during the week and ask me, how's it going this week? And I'm like, you have to tune in to see it. We've decided that tonight we're going to open up the Star Spangled Ding Dong.
We're going to open it up because I'm frankly a little bored with it, because there it is, and that's pretty much what it's looked like almost since day one. We hypothesized that bug sampled the ding dong, and that's what killed it. And the only reason I'm using this knife is because I don't personally own a chainsaw. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's actually making kind of a crunching sound as I cut into it.
Gross as it sounds, I actually want to buy into that now.
So that's what it looks like this week. It's got some sort of a thing growing out of the middle of it. What I think I may be doing is, I think rather than the Ding Dong Decay update, I think it's going to become Pimp My Dang Ding Dong. It's right there in the foreground. That thing that looks sort of like a flattened milk dud is the bug. I could do that. Corey wants me to take a bite. It'd be awesome if we took a bite. Awesome for who? If we got 100 viewers, I would take a bite out of this dang ding dong.
And that would be the last show with John Branyan.
That's quite.
So
all right.
The weapon is the ding dong, or the ding dong is the murderer?
That's what I'm.
You're saying it's autonomous.
Boggles my mind.
I hadn't thought about the ding dong as a murder weapon, but I'm adding both Luke McKinney and ding dong to.
Yeah, see, we didn't even bring in Luke.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, to shed some more light, I do have another special witness.
Oh, great.
I call for Gary Varvel.
Gary Varvel is going to be on the. Wow. There he is. How'd you get Gary Varvel to appear on this show?
Gary Varvel.
Mr. Varvel, can you please tell us your testimony?
Oh, well.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I messed up. This is what you saw first time Mr. Varvel was with us.
I decided, because I like drawing caricatures, so I just drew your caricatures, and you tell me who's who.
Push it up a little closer to the camera there.
Oh, I love it.
Who's back in the?
I am in the middle.
Brian in the middle. Yeah.
Okay. Now you may tell us your testimony.
Okay. Well, last time I was here,
I bumped into not John Branyan backstage. I didn't know
That
he was
happens a lot.
there. He was really jumpy and worried about something. So I asked him, what was bothering him. And he told me he was worried someone had been following him around town. He said he couldn't prove it, but he did catch a glimpse of an arm that disappeared behind a corner when he turned to look. That arm had a tattoo on it, and he described the tattoo to me. Now that he has been killed, I think it might be significant.
Yeah. Do you have a sketch for us of what he saw?
Oh, I hope so.
1 second.
It's in another room. Can you film?
Sure.
Oh no, he disappeared.
No.
I hope nothing happens to Gary on his way. Because if he comes
Ooh,
with
that's a good
official
point.
evidence-
We should have had a police escort.
No,
to
I'll
do
send
that.
my security.
Okay.
So now I'm legitimately worried about Gary.
Do you think though
There
that
are your
if
arms
you're-
right now, all of you.
all invisible people, do they feel like people are following them though? Because nobody knows they're too close to an invisible person.
That's a good point.
This guy's been behind me since Walmart. What?
They don't have a personal space bubble at all. You're right.
Yeah.
Future blooper.
You think they'd be a little paranoid just by nature?
So does he actually have a drawing that he made, a sketch that he made based on the description that he got from not John Branyan? Is that what we're waiting?
I really hope so.
I like how he said he was jumpy.
I like that if Gary could draw an invisible guy in a way to make him visible, I'm going to be seriously impressed.
I like how he said, I bumped into him and he was a little jumpy. Like he was. Hey,
Gary's too famous for this show.
What's wrong there? Not John Branyan. You look a little jumpy there.
Well, he's not drawing. He's actually not drawing
not
drawing a picture of not John Branyan. He's drawing a picture of the guy's tattoo who was allegedly following him.
Gotcha.
Who probably wasn't also invisible, or else not John Branyan would not know he was there. He's drawing it now. All right.
He's invisible ink. Nice. Very nice.
Do you want to take bets on what he uses to write on? Like a napkin or a printer paper or a picture of his family, or
Isn't all paper the same, Juan?
well, it's just I wouldn't say it was the same. I was saying it's how you use it. Like you could just take a stick, but if you're hitting somebody,
I was going to go with clay
cudgel.
tablet.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, clay
okay.
tablet.
I sorry for the delay. I had to go find it, but here basically is what the tattoo looked like.
Yes, a little closer.
There's his hand.
That's a thick wrist.
TG and Z forever.
He just drew it.
I think we're looking for one of
I
Popeye's
think he just
descendants.
drew it.
It feels like it's a rough sketch, Gary.
It is a rough sketch. I didn't know you wanted finished artwork.
Look at the size of that boy's wrist.
I would have sculpted it if I had more time.
I'm just trying to do the best for my case.
If it hadn't been Resurrection Day and all the other things are going on, but this
Yes, I quite understand.
Does that work for you?
Oh, yes. I think I could. I need to write this down.
That's a really thick wrist on there. He looks like an elephant.
Popeye.
So you're
Popeye is the
telling me-
murderer.
Yeah,
Popeye is the
Popeye or
What
one
the
of
tattoo
his
look
descendants.
like?
As he went behind the corner, I heard him say, "I am what I am."
Followed by Popeye. I was going to say he was followed by a guy with no wrists.
So for my notes, that is what you're telling me the tattoo looked like.
Yeah.
This exactly. TG and Z forever.
I love the hair sticking out of the forearm.
They have lots of their hair.
Well, a 10 apparently.
5 o'clock shadow on his forearm.
Is there any other questions for our witness, Mr. Varvel?
Mr. Varvel, what
Could
do
you
think-
colorize that real quick for us?
I can
What's
do
your-
it, but I'd have to charge you for that.
What's your expert opinion that the letters stand for? What do you think they stand for?
Don't badger my witness.
I have no idea.
Okay. Thank you,
just
Mr.
looking-
Varvel.
You're
Your
very
evidence
welcome.
and your sketch have been very insightful.
Love the mustache, by the way.
Thank you. It's very manly. Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Gary.
Gary.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, that shed a lot of light on this case.
Tomatoes, garbanzos, and zucchini forever.
TG and C forever.
Looks like my arms.
I know.
Oh,
Brian's
Brian,
arm.
you should have kept those under the screen, my friend.
Should've
That
worn
looked
long
exactly
sleeves.
like it.
No tattoos.
It kind
Hey,
of looks
man.
like a foot.
You're in California. They got makeup for that.
TG plus Z forever.
Write that
Toothpaste,
down.
gears, and
TG
zebras.
plus Z.
Zebras.
I did too, Jasmine. I thought it was a foot. Yeah.
That was a
Thought it was a
foot, then that was a
foot, too. I
gorilla
thought it was a
appendage.
Maybe it was like the murders in the Rue Morgue. It's an escaped orangutan.
Ooh.
Craving for spinach. Me too. Out of a can. Canned spinach.
You don't hear that around the campfire, do you? An escaped orangutan from the insane asylum, hiding out in the closet.
You don't hear I've got a craving for spinach either.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were going to say. To you. You know, s'mores are great and all, but I could really use some spinach on a campfire.
We have a can opener.
Stick it put on a stick.
Nobody ever brings spinach to a campfire. Why is that?
Why is that?
Why is that?
Well, while we let this emanate, while we let this percolate,
M&Ms?
all sorts of crazy right now. Let's go to our fourth commercial break.
Oh, jeez. It gets personal the more we watch these.
I hate these commercials.
Why was that happening? What is that?
You did it, John. I thought it was you.
Did I do it?
That was not me.
Why was that happening?
Well, Juwan is still visible.
He's still there, but Jawan is like a slideshow this week.
Welcome to SCQS, ladies and gentlemen.
I have no idea why that happened.
Or I think 2 hours long.
It just seems like it.
Okay.
Okay, I totally messed that up, you guys. So I'm going to see if I can get our guest to come back in to this new broadcast. So just hang on a second.
I'm a little bothered that my technology seems to just be doing its own thing, like Skype.
Becoming self-aware.
Oh, that makes me feel so much better.
Gosh. It's not working.
Oh, I thought it was my internet.
No, it's not working.
I was going, well, we'll get to the end of it. I'll fake it.
All right, now we're all coming back. Look at this.
And I thought I was going to be the one that would accidentally do something wrong today.
We've decided that we're going to blame Facebook.
I don't know what is bothering me more, the fact that I'm going to keep getting kicked off on my own show, or the fact that I don't appear to be necessary on my own show, and actually seems to improve when I leave.
The quality goes up.
Oh, I hope there's more of those.
Yes, those are fun, aren't they?
Yes, quite.
Quite.
I can't wait to buy all those products
Ugh.
and our commercials.
Yes, quite.
It's a commercial for quality internet.
Yes.
That's what it's for.
I actually have one more witness to bring forth.
Oh, no.
I'm going to call forth Jasmine Rugruk.
Jasmine's
my
gonna be what? Jasmine has information about this murder?
G'day, everybody.
If you recall,
Hey.
this was the last time we had Jasmine on the show, on the case. It's not a show. It's a case. Justice.
And all that.
You have video?
We
Honey
should.
brown melon.
Okay.
What is it? And that is it's a coconut.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
I
coconut.
like that answer.
Yeah.
Rock melon means you got a hard head. You don't want to listen to anybody. Why'd you like the dynamite, you rock melon? It's got a short fuse.
You get all clucky, you rock melon.
Oh, one of my favorite moments.
So good.
Nobody
It's
died there.
Miss Rurock, can you tell us your testimony?
Okay, so here's the story, guys. I can't stay long because I was making a Macca's run this morning, and I was doing that because I missed breakfast when I left home, and I really wanted a brekkie burger from Macca's. But I realized I might have a clue about this case. And sorry, I can't stay long. But I did a Woolies order last night, and I ordered some ice cream because I was selling cheap as chips. And I think I should get in early for magpie season. You know, get a helmet. You know, I'm going to be full as a goog after eating all that ice cream. But anyway, I digress. It's due to pick up in like 10 minutes, so I've got to run out. Anyway, enough beating around the bush. Yeah, they're going to be mad as a cut snake if I don't get down there and pick it up on time. They're not happy about that. So I'll keep this. Here's a clue, so you can give it a whirl. Hope I don't give you a bum steer with it. But I think the creme you're looking for is actually some Burko chick who just loves to wrap the ankle biters in cotton wool. That's who I think. Look, I'm not saying that butter wouldn't melt in her mouth or anything, but I just get the feeling she's barking up the wrong tree.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that is something. Thank you for your testimony, Miss Rurock.
Okay.
Thanks, Jasmine.
Oh,
that made no sense.
Everybody write that down.
I was trying to write it down, but I got wrapped the ankle biters in burnt wool. Is that right?
I think that sounds about right.
That's what I got.
There's a burnt wool and Macca's and brekkie burger and
that's fantastic.
Woolly ice cream. There's a lot of wool, I think.
A lot of wool.
A lot of
this
wool.
One. Maybe it's a
So I'm
sheep
going to
thing?
add. I'm going to add sheep as a potential murder weapon.
You should. You should.
Also
we got-
shepherds, I guess.
We got Macca's. We're supposed to come up with a location too, right? Is that the
No,
we're supposed to do?
but
No?
I think you should anyways.
Do you think? Okay, we found them though by the Amazon boxes on the porch, right?
Yes,
His body was moved.
He took his own package back.
Oh, that's right. He was stealing
that's
it.
right.
That's right. Stealing his package. I'm on top of this case.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Brian, do you have any evidence that you would like to submit?
I do actually, and when they were talking about they found the body and they were going through some of the security camera footage and they were going through all sorts of footages of eyewitnesses that were there at the scene. There were certain pictures that came up and they were reaching out looking for help to try to identify who these people are. So I don't know. I'm just going to bring it forward and hopefully that people can help identify who these people are in these pictures. So do we have a few of the pictures, I believe?
Oh.
That was, I mean.
Why?
Holy cow.
Don't do that again. Don't do that again. I just shuddered. Oh, my skeleton shuddered inside of my.
It's like Betty White and Juwan taking communion. Is that what
Yes,
That's
quite.
quite quiet. Exactly.
That's right.
Could be.
Because that's what you do. You know, you were at the peace. You're like, cheers, priest.
Yeah, so
Cheers,
Juwan
father.
was dressed up as Betty White apparently. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he was trying to put on a disguise and murder not John Branyan.
Hey, that was my blonde phase, and we have all been through that. So I
We
think it
have.
can be excused.
Well, I don't want to just cast shadows on Juwan because there is another picture as well out there.
Oh.
Oh
my God.
Why?
Is that me as the queen?
That's a
Me
nice
as
look.
Queen Elizabeth.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you were
Yes.
trying to be somebody. I thought that was just
Yeah.
a normal Saturday. Going to the flea market. Yeah.
Yeah. John Branyan as the queen again.
The queen.
You know, could be a distraction or disguise trying to murder not John Branyan, get those lyrics. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
It's a good look for you, though.
There was actually one other picture that came out, and I have no idea who this is or who it could be. So I'm just gonna open it up for you guys for evidence.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, that was there on in the same.
Of course, it's important.
Quite.
Quite. So those were the pictures that were out there, and they're looking forward for
John of England.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's good that there's photographic evidence. Was that Pat? Was that JT's mom?
That's what I thought.
Can't be right. Can't be right.
It almost looks like it's JT's mom with somebody else's mom.
Oh, is that both of our moms? Is that my mom and JT's mom? And Queen Elizabeth?
Turbo Pat. Turbo Pat.
Quite.
I feel like this might be a crack in the case. I'm going to write it down.
Yeah.
Is that what you feel?
Yes, quite.
Yes, quite. Sort.
Every case has a crack.
Pip.
It's Turbo Pat. Wow, that is.
She looks quite dashing.
Okay, take it easy there.
TG and Z.
Again, Macca. Yeah, you don't know what's going on inside there.
I'm trying to bring all these clues together now.
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to know your final opinions on the case.
Grandmas did it.
Oh, they need you as a witness.
So you're asking us for our verdict, or our it's not a verdict, it's
your accusation.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Your deduction.
Yeah. I just want your final guesses about the case.
That's what Spiller just said. What I was thinking. You've got Turbo Granny, but I don't know what Z is. TG plus Z forever. I don't know what the Z is. So I'm feeling like,
I think the
motive is confusing to me too. Why would they?
Maybe they thought the ding dong was a zebra cake.
Yeah,
it's a misnomer.
It could be that, but I also know my mom holds the record for being the oldest person to ride the zip line at my church camp.
Oh.
So that could be Z for zip.
Mm-hmm.
That's their getaway. That's how they plan to get
you
away.
have guesses for maybe a motive or a weapon?
A weapon would be a dump cake, a poison dump cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would say the motive would be to see who loves John Branyan the most. That would be
really,
yeah.
Oh, so that's right, because they
were fighting.
It's a competition to see who the favorite is. Right. But why would they kill him? They would kill not John Branyan in order to demonstrate their affection for me.
Yeah, their love and devotion to you, John.
It's a Solomon thing, or because like one of them we're gonna say let's cut him in half.
Yeah,
and then I lost it. I had a thing going there, and I was like, no, maybe not.
Well, it could be like those two women who they ate one of them, and then the other one said we could eat mine tomorrow, and then she went back on her word.
There's still people that can't get past Brian's arms. Palpatine tacos.
Yeah. Here's my theory.
Okay.
I think the grandmas did it. And I think they did it because John was so eager to learn the lyrics of the theme song, and not John Branyan, would not give those up. And so they wanted to prove their love to John Branyan and murdered him so that we could have the lyrics to the theme song, and John would be a happy person.
Okay.
Theory.
That's my theory.
All right. Well, turns out, as we've been working on this case and with those small little cracks in our evidence, it seems we have found something very, very important. It seems we have found a confession.
I wish we'd have found that earlier.
Confession. You wish we had found that earlier. Yes. An accidental confession. My team is pulling it up for you.
Great.
This was accidental.
An accidental confession.
Oh.
It's probably
They
not
did not mean to have this recorded.
Oh. So this was a...
I think your outfit and your lipstick.
I worked at this because I don't put on much lipstick.
I've got eyeshadow on, but I'm trying to be incognito. So,
why would you bother with eyeshadow if you're going to wear glasses? Let's see.
Well, okay. Just in case, I wanted to look my best. I like your boa.
I got a stole, and look at my earrings. I was a science teacher. They're gears.
Oh, okay.
I'm all geared up to go tonight. Okay. Ready.
We've been talking about this for days.
Yeah, we got to save our kids. I mean, we got to save our kids.
Yep.
And Mama do the same thing. Oops. You got all your weapons, Pat?
I've got the hammer. And I don't know what this is. Whatever.
Fire iron. That's a great.
And I've got this. This is the real thing. Yeah,
that's done.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yep.
I couldn't even lift that. I got knitting needles.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I could just knit a sock right around him. Just real quick.
Yeah. That's good. You're not as violent as me.
Well, I don't have the tools you have. I got
screwdriver. Pliers are good. Yeah.
Well, I can do anything with a pair of pliers because everything you buy nowadays, you got to have pliers to open.
Yeah.
If you're old. Okay. And I got this. Never had blood on it before.
Oh, okay.
It's a vegetable knife.
All right. And then, my dog took this one, but I got it back. I got a big rope.
It's a rope.
Well, it's not very long. What are we going to do with it?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll find a way to use it, though. Well, let me tell you, this isn't the first time I've seen not John Branyan, because when Johnny was a little boy, not John Branyan tagged all over the place with him. And one day, when Johnny was out riding his bicycle, he lost not John Branyan in the alley. And I thought we were done with him forever. And now here he is again, and we got to get rid of him.
Because we love John. We don't want some imitation John coming in there and taking over.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the best blog in the whole world. So why would we want some fake in there? Do you agree?
What?
I said, do you agree?
Sure. What you say? I'm going to be famous, Pat.
I know. I've already got me a pen and an autograph book to sign autographs for people, but I'm going to charge a little bit. How about you?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You got to make it count for something.
I know.
Besides, our time is short. We haven't got a whole life. We got to be out years fast.
That's right.
I would be likely to be a suspect because I'm his mother. You would probably not be as likely a suspect as me.
Well, I'm his biggest fan, so yeah.
No,
I just told that. Now they're going to know who I am. Uh-oh.
Now they know who I am, too. We just blew our cover.
blew our cover.
Wow,
that's crazy.
That does change my my theory.
Yes, quite.
It's weird listening to your mom talk about plotting a murder.
I was like, did you have JT's mom with killing not John Branyan with an electric chainsaw? Is that in your theory? Because if not, you have to change your theory.
No.
Well, that's all that I'm going to need. I'm going to go and round up the criminals right now. Is there any other questions for me?
Why did she say when she says she's going to be famous? She said she's going to carry an autograph book and a pen to sign it for people.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right. My mom goes, "Well, that's a gun." My mom recognized the gun after just. That'll work. You can kill somebody with that.
Yep. It's like we're building up to that.
So there we go. I mean, it was clearly it was not one person, but it was the grandmothers, and I'm not sure that we ascertained what it was. They didn't seem to know themselves what they were going to use as a weapon.
They used arsenic in a Palpatine taco. That was confirmed in the later segment.
Oh, okay.
Well, they were afraid of the mess.
Kindness.
They were afraid of
kindness. Yeah,
they were afraid of the mess that the vegetable knife was going to cause.
Yes.
So they just decided to go with the clean kill.
Yeah. Yep. Outstanding. That was. Oh, no! I didn't write a snappy wrap up.
I'm sorry. You had one job.
You only had to
didn't
do
write
one
a snappy
thing.
wrap up. This was our anniversary show, and thanks for everybody for tagging along and joining us tonight. I had a lot of fun reliving all of those train wrecks, and special thanks to Manly Bosch for taking time away from his
yes, good work.
unit.
Yes, thank you.
And
yes, quite.
for not a time.
You'll get a commendation for this, Manly.
Can you do your snappy wrap up and your best impression of me?
Yeah, I can.
Don't forget your mustache.
Yes.
I'm not going to put a mustache on. All right. Yes. Well, quite. Thanks for joining us tonight on SCQS. If you are interested in becoming a member of our clique, when we would love to have you. That's at johnbranyan.com. quite. And also, we need you to come on vacay with the comics, August 19th through the 22nd. Details are also on the website. We're going to be going on vacation with various comedians. Dave Pendleton, Ken Davis is going to come. It's going to be a whole lot of fun up in the northern part of Indiana. Quite. You can also find John Thomas Oakes at johnthomasoakes.com. You can find Brian April at comedybrian.com. You can find Juan DeVivo at castingcrowns.com. All three of these gentlemen would love to hear from you and would love to have you follow them in whatever they do all the time. Quite. That's our show, and we will see you all next week.